2026 has been a breakout year for AI tools. We have seen new releases, major upgrades, and entirely new categories of software that did not even exist 12 months ago. If you are not staying on top of these trends, you are missing out on tools that could save you hours of work every single day. In this video, I am breaking down the top 5 AI tools you absolutely must try before the year ends. These are not random picks. Each one represents a major trend shaping how we work, create, and communicate right now. Whether you are a content creator, a developer, a business owner, or just someone who wants to be more productive, at least 2 of these tools will change your daily workflow. I have tested every single one, and I will give you the real pros and cons, not just marketing hype. Let us get started with number 5 and work our way up to the most essential tool of 2026. Starting at number 5 is Describe AI. And this tool represents one of the biggest trends of 2026, converting visual designs directly into working code. The concept is simple but revolutionary. You upload a screenshot, a mock-up, or even a rough sketch of a website or app interface, and Describe AI generates clean, production-ready code from that image. It supports React AVA, HTML, and several other frameworks. What makes this trend significant is that it bridges the gap between design and development. Historically, designers created mock-ups in Figma or Sketch, and developers had to manually translate those visuals into code, a process that took days and often introduced inconsistencies. Describe AI collapses that entire workflow into seconds. The output is not perfect. You will still need to tweak responsive layouts and add complex interactions. But for getting a functional prototype from a design, it is remarkably effective. For freelancers and small teams who cannot afford dedicated front-end developers, this tool is a game changer. The free tier gives you 10 conversions per month, which is enough to evaluate whether it fits your workflow. Number 4 on our list is Cursor, the AI-powered code editor that is redefining how developers write software. If you have been coding with VS Code and Copilot, Cursor takes that experience several steps further. Built on top of VS Code's familiar interface, Cursor integrates AI so deeply into the editing experience that it feels like coding with an intelligent partner sitting right next to you. The standout feature is Cursor's Composer mode, which lets you describe entire features in natural language and watch the AI implement them across multiple files simultaneously. It understands your project context, follows your existing patterns, and generates code that actually fits your architecture, not generic snippets that you have to rewrite. The trend here is clear. AI coding assistants are moving from autocomplete to autonomous implementation. Cursor's tab completion predicts what you will type next with uncanny accuracy, and its inline chat lets you refine code without leaving your editor. Pricing starts free with limited completions, then $20 per month for unlimited access for any developer writing code daily. Cursor is the single biggest productivity upgrade available. In 2026, moving up to number 3, we have Perplexity Pro. And yes, if you watched our recent tutorial, you already know how powerful this tool is. But the trend it represents deserves special attention here. Perplexity Pro represents the emergence of AI-powered research engines that ask worst answers instead of just links or chat responses. With Pro Search, Perplexity runs multi-step research queries, clarifying your intent and refining results through successive search rounds before presenting a comprehensive, cited answer. This trend matters because the information landscape is getting more complex and more noisy. Traditional search gives you 10 links and expects you to do the synthesis yourself. Chat GPT gives you answers, but cannot verify them against current sources. Perplexity Pro fills that gap with real-time web scanning, academic paper access, and transparent citations on every claim. The $20 monthly subscription gives you unlimited Pro searches, file uploads, and API access. In a world where misinformation spreads faster than facts, having a tool that automatically verifies its sources is not just convenient, it is becoming essential for anyone who relies on accurate information for decisions. Our number 2 tool is Suno V4, representing one of the most explosive trends of 2026, AI-generated music that sounds genuinely professional. Suno has been evolving rapidly, and version 4 produces tracks with realistic vocals, proper song structure, and genre-specific production quality that is startlingly close to human-created music. You describe what? You want a chill lo-fi track with female vocals, or an epic orchestral intro, or a catchy pop song about summer, and Suno generates a complete composition in under 30 seconds. The vocals are the biggest improvement in V4. They sound natural, emotive, and genre-appropriate, without the robotic artifacts that plagued earlier AI music tools. For content creators who need background music for videos, podcasts, or presentations, Suno eliminates the licensing headaches and expense of stock music libraries. The free tier generates 10 songs per Dalton, Latin Y, and the $10 Pro plan unlocks commercial usage right. The trend here goes beyond just the Suno AI. Music generation is reaching a quality threshold, where it is becoming a viable alternative to human composers for commercial applications. This is reshaping the economics of music production, especially for indie creators and small businesses. And now, our number 1 pick, Claude by Anthropic. This is the AI tool I consider most essential for 2026. And the trend it represents is the maturation of large language models into truly reliable, thoughtful assistants. Claude stands out for 3 specific reasons. First, its reasoning depth. When you give Claude a complex problem, whether it is analyzing a business strategy, debugging code, or writing a nuanced essay, it does not just answer quickly. It thinks through the problem methodically, considers multiple perspectives, and delivers responses that demonstrate genuine understanding. not pattern-matched output. Second, Claude's honesty about uncertainty. Unlike other models that confidently present wrong information, Claude explicitly says when it is unsure, when data is limited, or when multiple valid answers exist. This reliability makes it the safest choice for decisions that matter. Third, long clauds, writing quality. For any task involving text emails, reports, proposals, creative writing, Claude produces prose that reads naturally with proper structure, varied vocabulary, and appropriate tone. The free tier offers generous daily usage, and the $20 Pro plan unlocks extended thinking, higher limits, and projects for organizing persistent workspaces. In 2026, Claude has become the AI I trust most for anything important. Let us step back and look at what these 5 tools collectively tell us about where AI is heading in late 2026. Each tool represents a distinct trend, but together they paint a clear picture of the future. Describe AI shows that design to code automation is eliminating the bottleneck between ideation and implementation. Cursor demonstrates that AI coding is moving from assistance to autonomous implementation. The AI does not just suggest code, it builds entire features. Perplexity Pro proves that verified. Sourced AI research is replacing traditional search for serious information needs. Suno V4 reveals that AI-generated creative content, music, art, video has crossed the quality threshold where it is commercially viable. And Claude confirms that large language models are maturing from flashy chatbots into reliable, thoughtful partners for high-stakes work. They are becoming essential infrastructure for how we create, research, code, and communicate. The window where early adopters gain competitive advantages is closing fast as these tools improve and adoption grows. The advantage shifts from having the tool to using it skillfully. That is why trying them now matters. So there you have it, the top 5 AI tools you must try before 2026 ends. From Describe AI at number 5 to Claude at number 1. Each of these represents a trend that is reshaping how we work right now. Here is my recommendation. Do not try all 5 at once. Pick the 2 that are most relevant to your daily work and commit to using them for 1 full week. That is enough time to move past the initial learning curve and start experiencing real productivity gains. If you are a developer, start with Cursor and Claude. If you are a researcher or decision maker, prioritize Perplexity Pro and Claude. If you are a content creator, Suno and Describe AI will have the biggest immediate impact. These tools get better the more you use them because you learn their strengths, their limitations, and how to prompt them effectively. Subscribe to Patapo AI for 4 videos every week covering the latest AI tools, reviews, comparisons, tutorials, trends, and workflows. Drop a comment telling me which tool you are most excited to try, and I will see you in the next video.